back, everyone, to my channel. My name is Ella, and we are going to make one of these cards today. So today I'm going to show you how to use the Rare Earth stamp set. I've purchased this myself because I like it. So this is what I like, and this is one of the patterns that I actually really like. The stamp set came with this magazine, and one of the first things I do when I get a new magazine and the stamp set or anything, I look through the magazine and I see what I like, what I don't like, and is there anything that I can use from my stash. So as I was going through, because it's all in the beginning, I saw a couple of those cards, and I thought I'm going to show you how to make them. I know they do have instructions, full instructions on the website. However, I like to do them as well because sometimes it looks completely different with somebody else. So you can try, and you can also try different colors, so you don't have to stick with the ones that I have. You can stick with whatever you've got. So I haven't checked any of the details. All I did is just read this little thing, but from the beginning I knew exactly how it's going to look like and what I can use. So today we are going to make this card, and there's a couple of others like this one, something similar to this one. This one is pretty as well. So we are going to make, there's another page, full page of them, of examples, but if you follow my YouTube channel, you will see that you will see that I will have more of those beautiful things from the stamp set. I really like it, so I purchased it myself, and this is what we're going to do today. So it comes with 21 different stamps. I have not used those stamps, I can tell you that. So they are brand new, and let's get started. I don't like to wait. The card I'm going to be using is 4 1/4 by 8 3/4, I think. And I've pre-cut the panel for this one. So I'm going to be using that one. Now this is just as acetate, and I used to blend it in because I like I don't like to blend it on a piece of paper because the ink stays. The inks I'm going to be using is Oxides. I don't have many of them, so you will see only a few of them that I'm using. I think I've got about 9, and they're just fine for me for now. So I'm going to be having Pico Feathers, Twisted Citron, and Mustard Seeds. And yeah, let's go. So on the example, you've got yellow on the top, darker at the bottom, and a little bit greenish in the middle. So we are going to have something similar. Let's start with yellow. I think this is not the yellow I used. Yeah, I think this is the yellow, because I've got 2 yellows. So this is a darker one, this is not the lighter one. And what I do is just start None of your craft stash are going to look exactly the same. Nothing is going to, you know, be exactly the same, so don't get me wrong. So even if you use the example from the magazine and do it as your own, it's still going to be different, because every watercolor, every blending is different. Okay, I think I like this green one. Now I need to wipe it down. Okay, so I have the yellow. I don't mind if it transferred a little bit because it's not a problem. Now I'm going to use the green. The green will be in the middle, and I'm going to make a green in like blobs. I don't want it to be, I don't want it to be super, I just want it to be blobs. So a line here or a line there. I don't want it to be exactly the same. I don't want it to be, just want it to be irregular. So it's going to have a little bit green here, a little bit green there. Perfect. And now my peacock feathers. I like my peacock feathers. Okay. And now peacock feathers will be as well very irregular. So I'm going to put a small amount at the bottom, and then a little bit more at the top. Don't worry, it's going to fade in as you start stamping. And also excuse me guys, pollen is at the peak, so everybody has some pollen issues. Okay, so as you can see, I didn't want it to be exactly, you can, if you want, you can make it straight, you can make it properly as you're supposed to. Now I'll give it a moment to dry. So as you can see, it doesn't matter if you can see all of this one, guys. It really does not matter. It's only because it is going to blend in, so it's not going to stay, because we are going to put some decorations on the, we're going to put some decorations. Okay, cool, that's my green, and a little bit more green. Yeah, you don't have to use the distress oxides because I don't need it. So on the, this collection has some sentiments, and that's part of the reasons I've bought this collection. It's only because I like the sentiments. So if I like the sentiments, sometimes I do buy the collections. Okie dokie. So I'm going to use this one. Live life in a full bloom, and it's going to go all the way over here. I think I need to stamp it. Okay, so I'm going to use my, okay, I'm going to be using VersaFine. This is super ink. I love this ink. Okay, not bad, guys, not bad at all. I'm very impressed. I'm really impressed. It's first time using it, and I haven't even stamped it off, and I'm well impressed with how it starts. So this is good. This is very good. Now I'm going to use this flower. So this is the flower that we're going to use. I don't know if you can see it, but that's the flower they've used, and all we gotta do is just stamp this one off. I don't want my surface to be damaged too much, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece of paper at the bottom, and I am going to stamp it off. So this this particular card has everything in black, but I'm going to do a secondary stamping so the card looks like mine. And you can start from the top, but sometimes I like to start from the sides. It's your choice, guys. Okay, so this is one. Perfect. And this is going to be the secondary stamping, which is like kind of a shadow. So I do like those shadows. They look very, very pretty. You can do even third, fourth, whatever you decide. Let me see how much they even combine them. So this one, and then one at the bottom. There you go. You don't have to do it, but this is how I would like to do it. And this is another one. And then I'm going to put this one here. Perfect. Oops. So this one will go over here, and this one will go all the way over here. You don't have to do the secondary stamping if you don't want to, but I don't mind. I want everything to be in black. And now they did combine a couple of them, and now on this one I'm going to make it a little bit higher than the rest, so it's going to be sticking out. Here you go. So now this is how it looks like without the secondary stamping. This looks with the shadows. I do like the shadows, so I'm going to make a small shadow at the bottom of it here, so I don't want it to be just plain. Okay, now this is how you create your lovely stuff, and as you can see, it's quite similar to this one. It's not exactly the same because I've got the shadows. The colors are quite similar because I like them, so you'll see me using them quite often. But for today, card, I think this is it. I'm not sticking it to my main panel yet. It's only because the black has not dried. I can use a heat tool to dry it, but I am just going to stamp it. I'm just going to stick it to my to my card base, and this is it. I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. Come back and see more, and stay tuned for the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.